get somehow to the late game. Is there hope for the side of Felt?
Yeah, of course. I mean, Huskar is a hero that definitely falls off a lot in power as the games progress. But it's going to take a very long time, and Ember also isn't... There's not a lot of control for Ember this game. So he does have a relatively free game outside of the laning stage. But they do have to get outside of the laning stage. This is TSM. This is a team that will crush you in the laning stage, know their timings, take Roche, and end the games in 25 minutes if you're not careful, basically.
Yeah. Felt need to come with some serious plans for this early game. You know, they need to make sure that they're doing something not to let this game just fall out of their hands. It's going to be tough. They got to be on their best behavior, at least for the first 10 minutes, and maybe they can start to loosen up a little bit, but I'm very, very worried. Kasane on the Brood as well. I mean, he's had so much success on the Beastmaster. You know, just generally these unit heroes seem to be so in his wheelhouse that I'm expecting big things.
Yeah, his Brood is normally perma-banned. It's his... I don't know if it's his best hero personally from like the Zoo collection he has. However, it is the best hero of the patch right now, and he does know how to play it. And he is an incredible micro player, so all those things, putting it together, giving him Brood is something that nobody has dared to do yet.
And of course, we got my fellow Brit, Ari, on the tusk this game, helping him out up in that top lane. A very brutal combination. The 4-man disarm from Vrile's just going to allow him to sneak in and grab that bounty rune. And then the snowball's going to stop him being dragged back. Very cute. Is it enough? Looks like it is. Wow. That was nice. That was a beautiful little snowball there.
Yeah, and Solji has leap level 1 there, so just to get out of a bad situation. That's really going to hurt his laning stage even more, too, because, like, Lycan's already a weak laner. Add a Miranda that has leap level 1 to the equation? Unless there's some idea here of, like, leaping to kill the rocket.
Yeah.
That's definitely an idea. Will it be good enough? We'll find out. Here's the rocket.
This is one of the ideas of all time.
Didn't work.
Okay, all right. Unfortunate.
Unfortunate indeed.
Well, dream will remain a dream. At top lane, they did actually do a pretty good job on just, like, harassing Kasane. They actually didn't let Kasane come to the lane for the first couple of... It's the first couple of seconds, so, you know, starting off on the right foot. Can't ask for more.
So here's the deal. Bottom lane is lost for sure, and it can be really bad. Mid lane's lost, and it has potential to be really bad too. Okay. However, Felt, they could win top lane, but I feel like they can only win it marginally. So that's kind of the situation with the laning phase right now, which doesn't look great for Felt. They just need to be on the other side of the spectrum where it's just not really bad.
Okay. Damage control then. From minute 0. What a great position to be in.
I mean, you can't expect to win this Lycan versus TB matchup with a Mirana with level 1 leap, and you definitely cannot expect an Ember to win against your like Huskar mid. So it is what it is.
My question from that point is then, when it comes to the early mid game, how do you control the tempo of the game on a Slark and a Disruptor?
Slark is just going to farm, so he's not really going to do too much in that type of like situation. Disruptor, you're just going to have to find a way to... Honestly, it's just going to be a game where Albino Zebra goes to the mid lane, leeches the XP, while Ember probably ends up jungling because he can't lane versus Huskar. That's probably how their early game is going to look.
Yep. And also, we're just going to say it now. This might be a bit painful for you guys to listen to. I'm an enjoyer of Albino Zebra. Fear likes to say...
Albino Zebra?
Yep. So we're kind of different ends of the spectrum on that one.
That's just how you say it.
Unlucky.
We're in America right now.
We are in the NA region, so maybe I should adjust.
Yeah, you need to adjust to what's going on here.
Albino Zet. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. Just get stuck in my throat.
Albino
Zebra.
I can sell albino zebra. It's not hard.
Oh, there you go.
It's just not the right way.
What's the language called again?
American.
Anyway, Solji getting his truffles ruffled a little bit up in the top lane as albino zebra.
There we go.
Getting jumped a little bit up at top. Just a bit of trading going on, but doesn't look like it's favorable for TSM at the moment. Just when they have that tag team up, they can kind of just go for a bit and have the advantage. When they don't, and it kind of feels like it's more Felt favored up here.
Yeah, for sure. I think the top lane they're marginally winning, but the big issue mid lane, it's done now. Like, this lane is actually just over. Bryle, he's level 4 now. That's all he needed was some levels. He's 15 and 6, still winning the department and that. Kits gonna see us where he can with Sleight of Fist, but that's gonna be just about it. Bryle, he has Glyph available. He's gonna dive. There's a high chance that he'll use his glyph to try and punish Kits here, as long as Kits allow. I mean, Brawl gets a couple of right clicks off here. He's thinking about it.
Kit's being a very cautious kitty. It's okay. Bryle's showing respect.
No, he's just gonna take the CS. Either way, as you can see from Kits here, he can't do much here. He's gonna bring a salve, no bottle. Brawl, he's gonna free farm all the way home here, and it's really gonna be a problem for him, a very big problem. Even Whitemon's coming to steal a water rune to make sure there is no like hope whatsoever here for Kits in this mid lane.
Okay, so outside of the draft, okay, how do you answer a Huskar? What are the conventional ways of like controlling this hero or maybe shutting it down?
The conventional ways of shutting Huskar down. It's pretty much being able to kill him before he kills everyone. So buying things like Halberd can be nice. Buying, if you can get to it, a Scotty at some point on the Slark. Vessels can be useful as well.
Used the slide. That might be Kits in trouble.
No,
Oh, in comes Solji. Where did he come from? I mean, he's still going to get the kill, but that's Bryle dead.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big positive here is the fact that Bryle didn't get the first blood gold. It doesn't really save Ember's game whatsoever, as he's the one that went down. But Solji got a nice chunk of gold, and you can see he is going to be going for the Vessel. So getting that little bit of CS here and the kill might help him a lot here, getting to that early Vessel timing.
Great rotation, that phenomenal rotation actually from Solji. And this is a guy that doesn't really play mid too much, but down at bottom, Fade's actually getting blasted down by Whitemon and Tomato here. They're going to try and dive the tower for this Lycan. Do they have the damage there? They need a couple more hits and they are going to find it. Tomato will not be getting the kill. Actually, goes to Whitemon, but regardless, now he might be in some trouble. Solji's in once again, and Kits is going to be able to bring down the Terror Blade. Felt they had to do something drastic to make this laning phase not go absolutely terribly. And so far, so good. They've made some nice rotations.
Yeah, that was really good. I don't think Tomato had to die there. He could have let the Lycan live. Been in a situation, I guess he didn't realize that Ember was level 6, or maybe he thought Chains would have been available. But looking at his build here, neither of those are available. And Tomato just kind of died to kill the Lycan there. If he would have survived there, that would have been so much better for TSM. But either way, for Felt, this is what they need. This isn't... It's still bad. It's still 2K net worth, a sub 6 minutes, but they're making things happen. It's not a shutout.
Yeah, let's see what they can do here at the top link. Sane's getting away. Albino trying to chase. Snowball's going to come in as well to hit immune, and that might be the end for him. A couple of hits will be required from Art, but he's got the shards. And actually, Sane's going to be able to come in and snake the kill away with the Silken Bowler. Very nice.
Yep. Turns out he is not hit immune after all.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Stun comes out.
Saving that one all week.
Yeah, really.
Solji, though, dies. Kits, can he make some type of player? He does have phase boots because he actually ended up killing Tomato there. So him getting any sort of game whatsoever to get like these pickoffs or even have phase boots at this point is fairly good for him. It's not the worst thing.
Yeah, no change though, so no kill onto the Gyrocopter there. Whitemon's just going to be able to calmly fly away.
But the net worths, though, they are definitely bad. This is a situation, even though some misplays may have happened or Felt just surprising them, it hasn't changed the overall way this draft is going for TSM. And it's winning all 3 lanes, even the Slark lane, TB free farming, Huskar free farming, and Ember struggling as usual.
Yeah. TSM are very much on track to hit their timings, regardless of a couple of tomfooleries coming out from the side of Felt. It's going to take a lot more than that to take TSM off their game. And right now, things are on track for this team as expected.
But you do have timings if you're on Felt. And I think one of the big timings is going to be, well, on top lane. I guess we'll wait for a second.
Yep. I'd be very
lead.
patient, actually, with the... now he has no lead. He is probably just going to die inside of these... ice shards, although
Ari got blocked, so he can actually participate there. Very interesting. But I was gonna say the Lycan Hod timing, they need to make something happen with it, and maybe killing Bryle is the best thing they can do with that Lycan ult, with the Hod available. Ember as well. We'll have it. He's already level 6 right now, so I would like to see that type of timing because TSM's lineup, they don't have the control. Like, so this Mirana, this Ember, this Lycan, they actually have free reign over this game because your only stun right now is a rocket and a snowball, and you're not catching any of those heroes with that. Even a Slark, I guess. All 4 of their heroes have a lot of mobility, and I think that's what they're really contemplating on this last pick Huskar is like, we realize we have low stuns. If we go in for this Huskar, we're going all in for the fact that we're just going to crush our lanes and want to end the game.
Yeah.
So far they are, but if they do die a couple more times here and there, they might find themselves with a situation where they don't have enough catch.
That's true. That's true. However, I would say they have a couple of options in the late game. The Huskar Ags can be really, really annoying to play against for most of these heroes.
Yeah.
That can be really strong. Maybe the Brood Ags, but honestly, you don't really see that being an effect in team fights too much. More just an annoying thing to throw out around the map.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. And also, if you have a big enough net worth lead, you can just buy Hex.
Yeah.
It seems to be a common trend. A lot of offline players like, we need something for some catch. I'll just buy a Hex. I'll just farm for 15 minutes and I'll get it, no problem.
Indeed. Always a way to itemize against low catch lineups. Even Atos from the Gyro might be a consideration, but right now, Whitemon, he's fighting in the enemy jungle. Kits is coming in to fight this. They really want to catch this Disruptor, though. Ari's on top of him, just going to try and smack him down, and Albino's, he's kind of being left behind by Kits. Kits really wants to kill. It's not going to find it. Ari still chasing. In comes a glimpse, but those shots are very, very good there from Albino Zebra. Oh, in the comes a kinetic kill.
Oh, just gave it to Bryle.
No, just waited all that time for Bryle to come and sneak it up. That's not ideal.
Truly is not ideal indeed. So timings now for Felt. 4,000 gold at 10 minutes.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. Okay. So basically just bring your hot bottom, get a free tower. That's a start.
Yep.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. From there, make a rotation to the mid lane. Try to kill this Huskar. He's going to be playing low HP. There is a possibility where he can die if you manage to get the right creep. Maybe exchange the Dark Troll for something else. But after you get the glyph from the tier 2 bottom, ideally, if you can do it. But it looks like TSM won't even let them have that. They're going to take over their jungle again here.
Yeah.
It's a little strange that they actually just let Lycan have that. I suppose it's because that was all that skirmishing that was happening on that top lane there that Lycan just kind of got away with the free tower there. So yet again, something decent that's happening to Felt in this early game.
Yeah, it's fairly, minor things which might make the difference when it comes to it. We just got to see what they can pull out in these fights. Maybe it's a team fight can go their way, outmaneuver. But right now, they just got to stabilize the game a little bit, which to an extent they're kind of managing to. How do those chains connect with the spiders around? It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to sit here in lane versus the Brood, and oh, that was a good kinetic field, actually. Very good. I will say, Felt, I'm not saying they're outplaying them here, but like all these small things, like getting bottom tower for free, denying top tower, nice kinetic fields. These are all cool little plays and things are going well for them. It's just the laning stage just went so poorly. They're still down 5k, even though they're making these small macro plays that are pretty nice.
Yeah. And look at this even from Soldier here. He comes middle, he arrows the catapult, and then he doesn't leap away when Ari throws out the shards, Very, very patient. Very, very...
Yeah, he knows this game is in the bag.
He does.
He just has to not throw it.
It's all part of the Zebra master plan. That's what it is.
Yep. And the mid lane, here's the rotation we talked about.
Yeah.
Certainly this is a kill.
Guaranteed kill onto Ari.
Yep.
Down he goes. Kit's going to be scooping up that one. So again, important that this Ember gets something from this map.
This is just going to be a waiting game to see what happens around the Roche pit, pretty much. If TSM get it uncontested, there's going to be big problems. There's going to be really, really big problems because I think their timing's going to come on really quickly here. And Tomato, he's free farming. He is by far the most farmed hero on the map here. And he is also by far the hardest carry in the game here. So that's also not really a good thing here. You really just have to go back to the point of like, can TSM itemize to make up for the weakness in their draft, which is pretty much just not having catch. And I think they can. So you can't just be okay with this.
Ryle, he jumps in actually, tries to turn it around. He is going to pick up a kill into the Mirana, but will also go down himself. Kill also goes to Mirana once again. Is down in the bottom lane. Yep, indeed. They're going to look towards the Beastmaster here, and they do have the damage to bring him down. So Beastmaster, that's a Lycan. Whatever.
Beastmaster.
I'm still stuck in last game.
Yeah, I mean, similar heroes, right? One has boars, the other one has spiders, the other one has wolves, whatever.
Spiders?
Yeah, top lane, that one.
Okay.
That one has spiders.
Yes, it does. A whole menagerie across these games.
That one is also still free farming.
It really is, yeah. There's third, now second, now third in net worth. Really jumping around here. That's because all three of them are so goddamn farmed.
So for what it's worth, I guess something's going to happen here. Or not. Oh, maybe.
Yes, yep, you're correct. Fear's never wrong. That's what I'm learning here. Kit's trying to fight up into this. He's stunned up.
A rocket hit him.
Where did that come from?
The rocket followed him the whole way. He was trying to play that one cute.
Yeah, too cute, unfortunately. As Fade's looking for a kill around the side here, but that won't be happening. Kasana's just going to back himself away, and now he needs to leave, but will not be able to do so. The wolf form is out. Doesn't make a difference. Whitemon will fall at the very least, but Zebra being chased underneath the tower does fall as well. No arrow is going to save you there, my friend. It's another death for the Disruptor, and the tower's fallen down as well, and TSM showing absolutely no signs of leaving this part of the map.
Yeah, they brought 5 heroes for that, used their meta. Got the kills, farming enemy jungle, farming their jungle, farming everything. 7k, 8k net worth advantage, 14 minutes, and a pause. Nice. Now we get some time to really soak this in and figure out what's going on. I will say, Bryle is having a worse game than I thought he would have.
Yeah,
if that is a possibility. Like, we're really looking for nice things to say here, but it's pretty brutal. Like, you often don't see AK advantage at 14 minutes. And how do you come back from this? You need to get hero kills. You're not going to farm your way back into it. But how do you get hero kills? I think TSM has to overplay their hand by quite a lot. And they're being really patient and not doing so. They say they brought 5 heroes to the mid lane, so they wouldn't have any, what we'll call throw. So very disciplined play so far by TSM.
Yeah, very. They're being very... Like, not Shopify Rebellion, how they've played against worse teams in the same position. You know? They're not under towers. They're just playing it like they're playing any other team. And it shows. Very, very disciplined. And I think, like, it's important in this game as well. Felt is showing us that, you know, if they do make mistakes, they are capable of punishing. They're not just rolling over, which is nice to see. But the game's getting harder and harder by the minute. I think a win is maybe still a very optimistic outcome. But nevertheless, they'll try and play us out regardless, as... Unfortunately, Soldier's just going to get run down by Kasane. Very difficult to get away from this Brood. You can leap over everything you want, but the Brood's just going to follow.
Yeah, for sure. But Solji as well, that death kind of hurts because he is not that far off Vessel. And the earlier he can get it, the better. So him dying there and slowing that down is definitely quite painful for him there.
Yeah, and Ember, unfortunately, still quite a long way from that Maelstrom, which would be pretty big news. You know, it gives you some more options, helps you clear out the spiders a little bit easier, clear waves, stay on map, all that good stuff. That's the problem. It's just not super profitable for him to be following this Brood around and clearing off the spiders, but it's necessary.
Yeah, if you don't kill them, it's just going to be free farm for Kasane in areas, building damage. They don't give you a lot, and it's kind of why this hero is so strong right now. It's like, you can kill them as much as you want.
Move on to Tomato here. This
Tomato,
could be big.
a big boy.
He has got a Manta, but what can he really do with it? And the answer is not a whole lot. They'll take down the big boy indeed. And now TSM come in from the side, but are they really sure they want to fight this one? It's actually Felt who are on the chase at the moment.
Oh, this Disruptor, not enough move speed for the glimpse.
Yeah, they need him to get in range, and he's just so goddamn slow. Shard's going to come out. Fade still chasing. In comes a cooldown from the Gyrocopter as well, forcing back the side of Felt. They did manage to catch out Whitemon, so they'll get a nice little extra kill here, but all the while, we had Bryle inside Roche, and he's going to get himself an Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, I think killing Tomato, they're one of the best case scenarios there. You don't really bring back any gold deficit because he was literally farming their jungle as Bryle was farming... Bryle was farming his triangle while Tomato was farming the enemy triangle at the same time. So even though you kill him there, you don't really make up for the net worth disadvantage. However, you do punish him for being super greedy. But now you have an Aegis to deal with in Bryle. We'll see what he chooses to do with this.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is. Probably play all the sides of the map, try and get on the side lanes, get out on the side lanes a little bit more. I mean, how good are these heroes really at kind of, you know, playing on the map and shoving in waves like this? On the side of Felt.
On Felt, they're pretty good at shoving the side waves. They're absolutely atrocious at 5-man team fighting, and that's where things are going to get really interesting. And we do have the reason why support Gyro is picked online now. Shard is available. Look at that damage.
Wowee.
That is like 80% of her health almost.
Okay, very cool. Meanwhile, Albino Zebra's getting jumped by Bryle inside the base and will get killed off by the inner fire there in the end.
All right, we'll see what happens in the mid lane here, but we do have Guardian Greaves online.
Okay. All right.
TB is farming, but if they really want to, they could go high ground soon. But looks like they won't because Lycan's split pushing. Tomato, being a carry player, wants to hit some more creeps instead of end the game.
Respect it.
Respect it. He's probably just waiting for his Scotty timing, I would imagine.
Yeah, that feels like...
Oh, no.
Probably.
We got the line. Whitemon just told Tomato, come and join us right now.
Oh no, he's being naughty. He's stopping for the camps.
Oh no, I mean, he just drew a line straight up from Tomato all the way to where 4 of them are in the mid lane. What could that mean?
Yep, and he's like, okay, I'm coming. Just gotta do this camp, then this camp, and then, yeah, stop and do this, and then...
Honestly, the right play is to keep farming right now. I don't think going high ground is good, but they'll go on Bryle.
Well, they want to try and bring down the Husker, and they will be able to do so, actually. They're down very quickly there indeed, so that's going to be something. And there is there's a neutral item on the ground, but I think Bryle just sneaked that one up very quickly, and now Kits needs to back himself away. Kasane's waiting, though, trying to catch him on the rebounders. Albino Zebra, close, is getting beaten down pretty hard. Bryle trying to chase him, and will finish him off once again with that inner fire.
And Tomato's joining, shoved out every single lane, coming to the mid lane here. I don't think you go high ground here. I really don't. I think they're just making space right now so Tomato can keep farming, building their net worth advantage. I'm a little surprised that Bryle is not going to go for BKB. He's going for like the catch route, but we have seen that he has been killable.
Oh, hit immune. Very quick reactions there on the ultimate. Is it going to make a difference, though, as he runs towards the trees, trying to waste some time at TSM? Oh, a little bit of time with the dart pack, though. Snowball connects. The damage is there, and Tomato turns him inside out. Kasane picks up the kill.
They don't have a wave, though, so there's that.
There is that, yeah. Brawl. The kid's getting kind of low there in the middle lane. Thought he was just going to tick away. They're going to try and bring him down again there. The arrow, oh, that was very early on the arrow, though. Soji tried to predict it and ends up getting dropped instead. And now Bryle just jumping forwards. You come for the king. You better not miss. Takes down 2.
I'm very curious on what the play is now. Do you just go high ground? I think you probably do. I've been waiting for like this one fight where Whitewand might actually die here. He's getting...
All right, he will.
But if he can kill Fade in return, it's definitely worth it.
Yeah, Ari, he's going to need a little bit more, and here comes a little bit more in the name of Bryle, scooping up another one. Always around just to finish a hero off. He's done this so many times this game.
Yeah, I mean, that was really close. I was going to say Ari should save his punch to cancel the TP, but perfectly timed as Bryle just got there in time to get that kill.
Yep, UK player. Doesn't miss.
Calculated for sure. Just stressing out Americans.
Oh, yes, Sissimune gets to claim dominance over this camp. Very nice. He's
Very
farming
nice.
now.
All right. Sane is also just chilling up there.
Yeah,
He's going back for the Wraith Pact as well. We're starting to see more of these Wraith Pact pickups against the Slark.
Does seem to be the case, yeah. That was both games.
Not terrible. Of course, you have the tick damage during the Shadow Dance, but also, like, Slark isn't a hero that wants to, or has the time, rather, to hit a Wraith Pact, so it does make sense.
Yeah, yeah. And this kind of feels like, you know, how this region has been developing recently. Crimson Guards, for some reason, started picking up popularity, and now people have kind of said, hey, why Crimson? Why not Wraith Pact? And history is repeating itself.
Yeah, could be.
Roll forward onto Solji. Solji just going to try and get to a slightly safer space, but in comes Whitemon as well, and it looks like they're going to be able to bring down Solji. Hit him, you go for the TP out. Will be able to escape with his life, just about.
I mean, as much as I want TSM to, like, end this game right now, I think what they're doing is very smart, because, like, getting an advantage is this foolproof way of winning this game. Going high ground, throwing to some buybacks here and there, that's how you throw the game, right? So I do really believe that what they're doing is really nice right now. Tomato, he can just finish up his BKB if he wants to. We have the Ags available on Bryle for the catch, probably going in for BKB next. Probably not, though. I'm not sure if he's going to give that type of respect to this game. Just going straight in for the damage. But they are at the high ground now. You do have Maelstrom available for the Embers, so that'll help a little bit, but do you have buybacks available? Because one set of your life is not going to be enough to defend this push. You're going to have to probably die, buy back, and go at it again.
Yeah, I think the timing here was the Slark ultimate as it was down, so they went for the kill, and now they'll be able to pick up another one. Albino Zebra does fall to Bryle. God, it hurts to say that. And onto the middle lane we go.
The hardest series you'll ever have to cast.
Don't forget to check out the Watch to Earn platform from esportsbet.io. Also, they're just on your screen for this game as they go further for more. It's going to be the Mirana next. Bryle trying to back away here, but does turn around just to pick up the cheeky little kill onto Solji here. It's starting to come a little bit untangled here for the side of Felt. The plan is falling apart. Kit's doing what he can, but what he can is not very much.
Yeah, it's definitely... It's weird to say, considering how stompy this was, but Felt did a good job playing their draft.
I agree.
Yeah, they made a lot of rotations in the game. Things went better than I thought they would go for them. But at the end of the day, the draft was just too hard to come back from. Sure, they have one set of barracks left. Maybe there is some hope in some alternate universe. But it looks really difficult.
Yeah, they can hold their heads high. They might not feel that themselves. And also, you know, they forced TSM into picking Huskar Brood, you know? It's
Oh, there's like they made them feel dirty.
Exactly.
You had to resort to this to beat us.
Yeah, you
Who's
had to
the real winner here?
Come down to our level.
Interesting to see what they'll do here because the tier 2 tower is still up and their wave is all the way bottom, so they're going to keep cutting waves. And I don't believe they want to just go throne, even though they could.
Here we go. I believe in Felt. This is a play. They're going to take down Bryle. No, they're not. He's still absolutely fine. He's going to turn around, hit him. You just sitting invis right next to him. Bryle with a sliver of HP just turning around and fighting. And back they will go, but Solji, he's out of leaps, and that means he's out of life. Donk is going to take him out. And
yeah, I mean, you call it after that. You give everything you have to kill this Huskar. You're not even close.
Yeah.
What do you do?
The Slark flat out cannot join a fight. He can't look at a fight. He can't think about a fight if he doesn't have his ultimate up.
Right.
Oh no, he thought about having a fight. Ari's on him in a flash, and now they move forwards. They'll try and chase him down. Look at the Huskar go. He slides off to the sidelines there, chasing the Slark all the way into the fountain. And Hidamune is going to get brought down. And now Bryle, is he overextended? No, he is not. There's no such thing for this
glimpse.
man. Yeah, okay, they might bring Bra back once again, but I think that might just mean it's a dead disruptor in front of the fountain, still fighting up. Surely he dies. Surely they could do something, but the answer is no. They can do nothing. All they can do is call GG for game number 1.
Well, I would be lying to say if it was close, but it wasn't even close. 24 minutes, they managed to survive it. Maybe jinx them a little bit at the start, saying it could have been worse than the last series as far as...